So I think this is recording. Yeah, I'm just recording on photo booth on my computer right now because I'm not doing a makeup video. I'm doing my Golden Globe predictions. These are really last minute considering the Golden Globes are tonight, but here we go. Also, these are what I think will win, not what I would have chosen. So the nominees for Best Motion Picture Drama are The Descendants, The Help, Hugo, The Ides of March, Moneyball, and Warhorse. I think The Descendants has a better chance at the Oscars, but I think Hugo is going to win. I just have a hunch. Everyone is saying The Descendants, but I think it's going to be Hugo, which is Martin Scorsese's children's film. Never thought you'd say that sentence, I know. I think that will, especially considering like how in 2009 or 2010 or whenever they gave Avatar Best Drama compared to The Hurt Locker at the Oscars. So they oftentimes do go for more fantastical, plus I just have a hunch about Hugo. So yeah, so Best Performance by an Actress in Motion Picture Drama. The nominees are Glenn Close for Albert Nobbs, Viola Davis, The Help, Rooney Mara, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Meryl Streep, The Iron Lady, and Tilda Swinton, We Need to Talk About Kevin. Now I would say it's between Viola Davis for The Help and Meryl Streep for The Iron Lady. I didn't see The Iron Lady. I heard the movie wasn't that good, but she's great because it's Meryl Streep and yada yada. I'm actually not the biggest fan of her. Shh. And The Help has been getting a lot more buzz than it should have. I think it's going to go to Viola Davis, but my second choice is Meryl Streep. Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture Drama. George Clooney for The Descendants, Leonardo DiCaprio, J. Edgar, Michael Fassbender, Shame, Ryan Gosling, The Ides of March, or Brad Pitt, Moneyball. Michael Fassbender should win, but I love him, so I'm biased. They might go with him, but I think it's between Brad Pitt for Moneyball and George Clooney for The Descendants, and I'm going to go with George Clooney. Okay, sorry, I've got all the nominees printed out. Okay, so Best Comedy or Musical, 50-50. The Artist, Bridesmaids, Midnight in Paris, and My Week with Marilyn. This is going to be The Artist. A lot of people would say they'd go with Bridesmaids, considering that they've like awarded The Hangover in the past. It's going to be The Artist. That's also going to win Best Picture at the Oscars, so now you know. Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical. Jodie Foster for Carnage, Charlize Theron, Young Adult, Kristen Wiig, Bridesmaids, Michelle Williams, My Week with Marilyn, or Kate Winslet for Carnage. It's going to be Michelle Williams. I guarantee that. Kristen Wiig's the second choice, so for me. Okay, Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical. Jean Dujardin, I hope I said that right. The Artist, Brendan Gleeson, The Guard, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, 50-50, Ryan Gosling, Crazy Stupid Love, and Owen Wilson, Midnight in Paris. I'm going with Jean Dujardin. Best Animated Feature Film. I'm trying to zoom through these because I could get really rambly. The Adventures of Tintin, Arthur Christmas, Cars 2, Puss in Boots, and Rango. Everything is telling me that it should be Rango, but for some reason, something tiny in the back of my head is saying that it's going to be Tintin. I'm going with Rango overall. That was my favorite animated movie of the year. Second was Tintin, but I'm going with Rango. Best Foreign Language Film. This is one of the easier categories. The Flowers of War, In the Land of Blood and Honey, The Kid with the Bike, A Separation, The Skin I Live In. It's going to be A Separation. Okay. Best Screenplay, Motion Picture. Yo, how did I skip so many categories? Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Motion Picture. Berenice Bejo, I have no idea how to say it, The Girl from The Artist, Jessica Chastain, The Help, Janet McTeer, Albert Nobbs, Octavia Spencer, The Help, Shailene Woodley, The Descendants. Octavia Spencer for The Help. That's what I'm guessing. Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in a Motion Picture, Kenneth Branagh, My Week with Marilyn, Albert Brooks, Drive, Jonah Hill, Moneyball, Viggo Mortensen, A Dangerous Method, Christopher Plummer, Beginners. It's between Albert Brooks and Christopher Plummer. I'm going to go with Christopher Plummer, though, because Drive doesn't have as much momentum as it did this time last year. Okay. Best Director Motion Picture, Woody Allen, Midnight in Paris, George Clooney, The Ides of March, Michelle Havenavy, The Artist, Alexander Payne, The Descendants, Martin Scorsese, Hugo. I'm going to say Martin Scorsese, Hugo. The Globes like Martin Scorsese. They gave him a tribute a while ago. I'm assuming it'll be Scorsese. If not, Michelle Hazanavicius for The Artist. I don't know. Best Screenplay, Motion Picture. Michelle, that's his name again. The Artist, Nat Faxon, Alexander Payne, Jim Rash, The Descendants, George Clooney, Grant Heslov, Beau Willimon, The Ides of March, Woody Allen, Midnight in Paris, Stan Shervin, Aaron Sorkin, Steven Zaillian, Moneyball. As much as I'd like to give this to Aaron Sorkin because he did The Social Network last year, I actually didn't see Moneyball, but he's a good writer. I feel like he should be rewarded. I think it's actually going to be Woody Allen for Midnight in Paris, even though that's not that movie doesn't have a chance in any of the other categories. I just have this weird feeling that I'm going to go with. I don't know. Last year's awards were so much easier for me to predict, and this year everyone's just saying that they're really obvious. But I feel like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time this year. It hasn't been a great award season, I don't think. Like, normally I follow it so much more closely, but this year I just haven't been because there's been no films that I have cared passionately about. Like last year there was Inception and The Social Network and Black Swan and just so many more really innovative films. And this year we have The Artist, which is cool because we have a silent film and I love silent films. The funniest movie I've ever seen is Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times. But other than that, I don't know. There's nothing I really passionately need to win. Like last year I was so against The King's Speech winning, but of course it did. Alright, so Best Original Score, Motion Picture. Ludovic Bourse, The Artist, Abel Korzeniowski, W.E., Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. They won last year for Social Network. Howard Shore, Hugo, or John Williams, War Horse. Something tells me John Williams for War Horse because that film has a beautiful score, one of my favorites of the year, and it's John Williams. I think Alexandre Desplat should have been nominated for Harry Potter just because of how gorgeous Lily's theme was, but well. Alright, Best Original Song, Motion Picture. This year was a bad year for Best Original Songs, but a lot of years are. Okay, so the nominees are Hello, Hello from Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, that's not gonna win. The Keeper, Machine Gun Preacher. Lay Your Head Down, Albert Nobbs. The Living Proof, The Help. Masterpiece, W.E. It's going to be the song from The Help because that's like the most high profile thing there. Okay, so now we're on TV. Okay, I'm a TV addict as of last year. I never watched TV before because I thought it was like a lower art form. But then I got into it and now I love TV, but I watch more dramas and comedies. So my comedy guesses are going to be like interesting. And I'm also, this year, unlike in past years and with film, this year I'm more passionate about the television race than the movies because there's more TV shows that I got really into this year. So, Best Television Series Drama, American Horror Story, Boardwalk Empire, Boss, Game of Thrones, Homeland. I'm assuming this will go to Homeland because it's a new show and I watched every single fall pilot this year and I didn't get a chance to watch that or Boss. So, I'm still going with Homeland. I personally would give it to American Horror Story, if not Game of Thrones. But American Horror Story is good. Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series Drama, Claire Danes, Homeland. Sorry, Muriel Enos. I feel like I'm not saying any of these right. The Killing, Juliana Margulies, The Good Wife. Madeleine Stowe, Revenge, and Callie Thorne, Necessary Roughness. Claire Danes, Homeland. I'm pretty much for sure. Alright, so Best Performance by an Actor in a Television Series Drama. Steve Buscemi, Boardwalk Empire. Bryan Cranston, Breaking Bad. Kelsey Grammer, Boss. Jeremy Irons, Borgias. Damian Lewis, Homeland. I'd say Steve Buscemi, but I think it's going to be Kelsey Grammer for Boss, even though I haven't seen it. This is just strictly off of buzz. So, yeah. And I'm going to be out of time soon, so I'm just going to make a second video with my comedy and short film predictions. Or mini-series. Duh, yeah. Okie dokie.